couple of these people get in the room. So, girl, what you been up to today? How you been doing? How's everything?
Everything's been good. Everything's been good. Going through 25 days of Craftsmas. We're doing a live craft every day until Christmas. So that's been taking a lot, trying to get on the lives and make sure I support the ladies as well. And getting that in. Let me close my messenger so we're not getting dings. Let me tell them I'm on now. I'm on now.
My boy Jay Dizzle in the building. What's up with it, Jay Dizzle? Jay
Hey,
Dizzle.
how are you?
Man, Pamela.
Oh, well, I can't see the comments. There I go. I'm like, well, I want to see the comments too.
Oh man, they coming in so
Hey,
fast. Hey, Miss Pamela Bradley White, how you doing? Our children matter. How you doing? Hey, Craftable, how you doing? Appreciate you coming rocking with your
girl, you got this first on. Get off this camera. That's my mini.
Tell a minute we saying hey.
Hi, put some pants on. You want to be on the camera. You in them shorts.
That's not okay. Unleashed Crafter.
Yeah, that's Miss Ebony. How you doing, Miss Ebony? She's a part of our 25 days of Christmas.
Oh wow, okay. So definitely gonna have to check out. We all about showing love over her. So you know what I'm saying? Just she have like her own channel.
Yeah, so you can find her on Facebook, the Unleashed Crafter. And then also you can find her most recent lives that we've done on the DIY Crafting Network page on Facebook. Yeah. Hey, Miss Sonia, I see a couple of Gucci gangers coming in here. Miss Funke, Miss Sonia. Funke, not okay, Funke.
Let's see what's going on, Jose. Miss Funkio. How you doing, Miss Tarika? How you doing? How you doing, Miss Marissa? How you doing, Miss Dandra? Appreciate you coming in here rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Jay Dizzle, what's going on? Sonia, how you doing? Appreciate you. Yes. Y'all see we got that special guest, Miss Gucci in the building. You know what I'm saying? Woo! So excited to finally get, you know what I'm saying, get you on here. You know, we had been talking, we've been trying to get it on.
Right.
Your schedule, my schedule.
Everything's crazy.
So I was just like, man, let me call my girl up, see what she's doing. She on the West Coast time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, this would definitely be perfect because, so I was like, bet, you know what I'm saying? It can't get no better than this, you know what I'm saying?
All right, let's get it in. Let's get it in.
Man, we already know. You already know, man. Miss Gucci Crafts has a nice story to tell. So I think we got a few people in the room. We're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna get started with the intro. Here we go. YouTube. What's going on? Big boy Prince by the big boy. We back at it again. We about to drop some more gems. So first of all, let me thank everybody for tuning in to the Big Boy Prince Show. You know what I'm saying? Big Boy Spotlight. We got a very special guest in the building, Miss Gucci from Gucci Crafts. How you doing today?
I'm good. How y'all doing? Thanks for having me on. I'm excited to be here.
Thank you. Well, for those who don't know, Miss Gucci Crafts, please, first before we get into here, let the people know how they can get a hold of you on your social media platforms.
So you can follow me everywhere as Gucci Crafts, and it's crafts with a Z. So GUCCICRAFTZ. I'm on YouTube as Gucci Crafts. I'm on Facebook as Gucci Crafts. Snapchat is Gucci Crafts. Clubhouse is Gucci Crafts. Pinterest Gucci Crafts. Instagram Gucci Crafts. So Twitter Gucci Crafts. I hardly ever post on Twitter though, but I am on almost all social media platforms as Gucci Crafts. So if you're looking for me, you can find me every Friday night. I do what's called Friday Night Live that streams live to YouTube and to Facebook. So you can always find me. I'm doing crafting tutorials or doing Q&A where you can pick my brain about almost anything crafting, because I'm a jack of all trade and a master of some. Some stuff I just know a little bit about, but what I do know, I like to share.
Amen. So first of all,
thank you, for posting my link.
Man, look here. Man, I want to give a shout out to my admins right quick. I appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? My admins, they be on it. You know what I'm saying? They be on it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all already being on it. Thank you, Craftable Thangz. Thank you, Late Night Crafting with Stacy. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Here go the link. If y'all not subscribed to the channel, please go to Miss Gucci YouTube channel and make sure you go to the Facebook group, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? So for those who don't know Miss Gucci, please let the people know who you are.
Well, I am Gucci Crafts, and I'm from California, the Bay Area. I always shout out, rep my city, you know. I have been crafting for a very long time, but I have been Gucci Crafts for almost 4 years. I started out doing this. I was making like rolling trays, and I was in a Black Girls Cricket. It's a Facebook group on it's now they call it Black Girls Cricket and Sublimation and more or something like that. But I did like a video tutorial in that group about how to paint rolling trays, because people just kept asking me, how do you get your paint so clean, you know, on your rolling trays? And so I said, okay, well, I'm gonna just do a video because I'm tired of like commenting. And I did the video, and everybody was like, you need a YouTube, you explain that so good. And it was, and I'm like, for real, y'all really think that? Like, you know, because I was just thinking, my hair wasn't even done in the video. Okay, do you understand? I had just took my braids out. I was in the middle of the garage, and I was literally just doing what I love to do, create, right? So I wasn't worried about how I looked or any of that. I probably was ashy and everything else. But I did the video, and from there I started to do my YouTube channel. And then from there I had people approach me like, would you like to come teach for our crafting school? Like, we want you to teach crafts to other people. And I was like, wow, really? And I'm thinking like, well, you know, okay, well, that's kind of like two of my passions put together, because the only other place I had been a teacher was Sunday school, right? And so like, well, we gonna try it out, right? And so I did that, and then from there I moved on and you know, just went on my own. So I do have an online crafting school and supply store called iteachcrafts.com. And right now, actually, the latest class you can get is how to make your own custom wrapping paper for the holidays, which we know can go past the holidays. But that's basically how I got started actually doing YouTube and teaching crafting. But I've been actually crafting and creating since I was in the 5th grade. Like, I've always loved to create things. So if I could like pan and show y'all this room I'm in, like, it is like so much crafting stuff just everywhere. I kind of pull this a little bit for y'all to see one of my big things, but this is just one of the things that's in the room. It's about 4 printers on here, a ton of crafting stuff at the bottom of it. It's just what I love to do. It's my passion, and I love doing it, and I love to teach people how to do it.
So you say you got started at an early age, definitely a lot earlier than most people. At 5 years old, what were you crafting?
So 5th grade.
I'm sorry, 5th grade. I apologize.
Yeah.
In the 5th grade.
So how I got started. how I got started is for our 5th grade. I was in a 5th grade, 6th grade class. Mr. Hardy, I will never forget him. And he had this project for us, and he was like, "Okay, I want you guys to come up with your own business, right? And you have to. We're gonna have basically like this sale in the hallway, and other students are gonna come. Like, we're gonna promote it. They're gonna come and they're gonna see your business, right? And so a lot of other people were doing like food, and they had snacks, different stuff like that. But I was like, I want to make something. And so I had my granny take me to Michael's, and I got these little they were like these little plastic strips that you can melt, right? And so I made these little bracelets, and then I made homemade like cards, because it was near Valentine's Day. So I went on Microsoft Word, and I figured out how to make the little cards you could fold, and I made a bunch of little cards, and that was like my biggest seller, the little cards, because the kids, they were buying little cards for their little Valentines at the school, and it was like, it just made me happy. Like, I liked being able to, hey, Miss Doreen, I like being able to just create and then look at what I created. Like, so from there it just spiraled on. And of course, I wasn't selling my crafts that young. I actually did not start selling crafts until I was maybe like in late 20s, and I ain't gonna tell y'all how old I am now. Let you guess, but
wow.
I've really only been selling my crafts for less than 10 years, but I've been making them forever. And so what I used to do when people wanted things is I would say, okay, well, just go buy the supplies and I'll figure out how to make, whatever it is that you want. And so, people started telling me over the years, like, you should be selling this stuff. Like, you should sell this, and you should do this, and you should do that. And one night I was laying in the bed, it was late at night. Y'all know how they be having them infomercials on HSN. And I always wanted a Cricut, like, right? I always wanted a Cricut, but I'm like, once I had my daughter, I'm like, I can't justify spending the money on something that was at the time for me a hobby, right? It was just a hobby. And so I was like, I can't justify that. And so one night I was laying up, and they had the Cricut. It was $200 and something, but it was on Easy Pay. So I could pay it in 6 payments, right? And so I was like, who? Look at me justifying how I buy this Cricut. And so basically with HSN, when you pay for it, it's like you get it, right? But you're still paying for it. But so it's like you have it on layaway, but you actually still get the item, right? So I encourage anybody that looks at Cricut and say that you can't afford it, right? That Cricut within 2 months paid for itself. Like that. Within 2 months, it paid for itself. Once you get in there are so many things that you can make and do with Cricut. I started off with 1 Cricut. I now own 7.
Wow.
Yeah, I have 7 Cricuts now, and I love
it. Well, first of all, before we get into it, what equipment do you have? What all do you do?
Whew, baby. I'll do everything, honestly, from obituaries to tutus. So yeah, so I make it all. So I do t-shirts, I can do socks, I can do bags, I can do, the little birthday outfits, I can do no-sew tutus, I can do sewing tutus. That's a sewing machine you see right there in the corner.
Wow.
So I do a little bit of everything. I do a little bit of everything from designing, to, how you can make your business cards, how you can do business labels, how you can make stickers and labels for other people, right? Because that's what I tell a lot of crafters. When you come into the game, a lot of people are just focused on the t-shirt, right? Oh, I'm gonna make a t-shirt, because shirts are for some people, they think they quit, right? And they sell fast, right? But the market is unsaturated, so you gotta know how to market. That's one, but that's another subject. But when you come into just thinking about t-shirts, right? But there are so many other things you can make. I mean, with the Cricut, the air cuts over 100 different type of materials. The maker cuts over 300 different type of materials. So we're talking about, you can do engraving, you can do paper crafts, you can make your shirts, you can make your rolling trays, you can make, the possibilities are just endless. So I make so much that's crazy.
That is, you know what? That's like amazing. Like I think what happens is, I know, like for me myself, I wanted to make shirts. You know, that was gonna be
Mhm.
my thing. But then when you get into craft, and you know, it opens your eyes up to so much stuff that you can do. That it
Mhm.
really, in the beginning, it was really almost kind of overwhelming because there
Oh,
is so
definitely.
much stuff, and you once you really get into it and you learn, I think you should like you can get into so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah, well,
mugs and
this is what I
socks and
tell my
shirts.
students. Yeah, this is what I tell my students, right? Because when you get into all these crafting groups and you see everything that everybody's making, and you like, oh, I want to make that, I need that, right? So at some point, right, you have to take off your crafting hat and you have to put on your business hat. So I had to learn,
Exactly.
if I am going to go and buy a piece of equipment, I need to know, how am I going to make my money back from that piece of equipment? Right? If not, then
Exactly.
that piece of equipment is just going to sit there, and that's not a sound business decision. So at some point, you got to stop hoarding the crafts and you actually have to use them and make some money from them. And it's very easy to become overwhelmed in these crafting groups because you see, like I said, all these people making all these items and they're doing all these things. And you like, wow, you made that like in your living room? Like, if you can do it, then I can do it, and I'm going to do this. But, that's like if I see somebody make some good snow boots, right? And them snow boots is the bomb. But guess what? It don't snow in California. So I'm gonna have to find another market if I want to sell that. So you have to look at, are you gonna be able to sell that item as well, if you're
Yes.
making it. And if you're doing it for business, not just for a hobby.
Exactly. Exactly. Hold on, just 1 second. Let me answer this question. I've heard rumors about Cadlink getting that 15,000. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call my man tomorrow, and I'm gonna see what's going on with the update about that, and I'll probably let y'all know something about that tomorrow or another day. But that's a good question. I'm sorry about that.
You good?
So
I'm getting ready to do a little bit more sharing. Go ahead, I'm listening.
no, bro. So let me ask you a question. When did you have to decide that it's going from uh a crowd to a business to where you had to start making that business decision?
I would say about 2 years ago when I started the crafting school. And I made the decision to say, hey, okay, if I'm going to do this and I'm going to teach, on my own and not teaching under someone, then I need to make it professional, and I need to have, everything in order. Not just as far as my teaching goes, but as far as me actually making crafts, right? Because really it's three separate entities for me. I teach, I sell crafting supplies, and I make custom crafts. And so I
Wow.
had to learn how to separate the three things, right? Not to mention I'm making the videos and stuff too, right? So essentially I'm teaching people how to do what it is that I do to make my money. um, so it's like, you have to learn how to separate and balance becoming a content creator. And I think that the content creator portion of it is what made me realize, hey, this could actually be a legitimate business. I could actually make money off of this business. And so once I added the crafting supplies to my teaching website, because at first it was just classes, it wasn't any crafting supplies at all. And then COVID came in, and I started selling supplies because people were asking about masks, about sublimation masks. So I knew a vendor. I was getting a sublimation mask, doing buy-ins and different things like that. And it just started with the mask. And I was like, okay, well, I kind of like the way that revenue was going, and I have it, together, and I can get it done. And so it was like, I need it. I need to get this straight. I need to make sure that what I'm doing is going to be business orientated and not just hobbyist, right? Because true crafters start off as hobbyists. It's just something you like to do. Is you just like to create, and so it's really hard for the people that start off as hobbyists to change over to that business side of it. It's really hard because we weren't making the things for revenue. I was making stuff for family, friends, people that were having babies. They, wasn't even asking me for things. And I was just, one of my coworkers had twins. I made them little Raiders matching onesies and different things like that, So, but it's not an easy transition. And it wasn't an easy transition for me. And sometimes I still struggle with things because there's things that I still want to buy, but I don't need to buy them. I just want them.
And I know it'd be hard because sometimes I go to some of these stores and I see some of these pretty toys and I'd be like, oh, I just want to take it home. But you know how it is. You know how most of us is. If we bring one more stitch of equipment in that house, it's going to be hell to pay.
Yes.
Girl,
yeah. Girl, I bought a lot of things in the beginning that I some stuff is I'm like, I need to start doing giveaways or something because I ain't using this stuff.
yes, definitely. Definitely. You know what? I want to start my VIP, the membership that you have on her. And during, if you pay, I would definitely want to start giving some of that stuff away.
Yeah, because I mean I have some stuff that's just not even open. It's just still in the box. Stuff I never even touched or crafting I never, got into because you kind of have to find your niche in it too when you go into it for business, right? Because I could enjoy like making things like one off, but do I want to make this 30 times? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. Do I want to take an order for 100 of these? Is this something I really enjoy doing? Because for me, I always tell my students and my followers, crafting is 3 P's: patience, practice, and passion. You have to have those 3 P's in order for your business to flourish and for your crafts to flourish, for your crafting level to flourish. If you don't love it, forget like it. If you don't love creating, it becomes a task to you. It becomes a job to you. And eventually it shows in your work. It shows that you're not putting that passion into it.
It's definitely when you making it for yourself, it's fun. But then when you start taking orders, you know what I'm saying, on a professional level, it takes it to a whole nother level. Before we get into one thing, we definitely want to give the spotlight to the 25 days of Christmas.
Craftsmas.
I'm sorry, 25 days of crafting. We definitely want to let the people know about, please, this special event that you have going on.
I love it. This is actually our 3rd year. This is our 3rd year doing 25 days of crafting. So we're in year number 3. So every year for the past 3 years, starting on December 1st, ending on Christmas Day, December 25th, we do free tutorials. A different tutorial every single day. So, I mean, so far, we've done masks, we've done tote bags. I did a centerpiece. We've done sublimation, we've done ornaments, we've done pet lovers gifts, and we still have a whole host to go. We're getting ready to have soap making tomorrow. I'm on, which I'm gonna make it a part of my regular Friday Night Live. I'm doing a learning pillow tutorial. So these are a group of ladies that I brought together that are just so creative. Our group is we just so wellly balance each other. We've even got embroidery in there. Okay, like I mean, just like the sections, we have cooking that's coming up. We have holiday drink making that's coming up. And so you find that on the DIY Crafting Network page on Facebook. So that's where we go live to. It is shared to my Gucci Crab channel on YouTube and my Gucci Crab channel on Facebook. And it's not just me, right? I have 10 other beautiful young ladies that are a part of 25 Days of Craftsmas, and we all pick our days and we come on and we give it all to y'all.
Did you want to share some of the ladies' names?
Yes. Let me pull them up. I thought StreamYard was going to let me bring up my banner, but I think it's because I'm on with you that it won't show me my actual banner. So give me 1 second. Let me bring up my banner so I get it right and I can give y'all the actual schedule for the rest of this week and what's coming up next week as well. Give me one
Yeah, because I
second.
mean, we definitely love free game over here.
You feel me? A little FR, honey, sprinkle with a
that
whole bunch of knowledge. You understand? So
that
our
free
young ladies,
99.
right? So our young ladies are Ratisha, Miss Angeline, Miss Funke, Miss Olivia, Shakia the Professor, of course, yours truly, Gucci Craft. We have Miss Alexis Galloway, that's our embroiderer. We have Miss Ebony. We have the DIY Crafty Queen, and we have Miss Paula Charles out of New Orleans. That is our chef. She's gonna be doing some down home cooking
What?
for us.
Oh, no,
Yes.
hold up now. Hold. Say, all I need is about 6 hours advance notice.
Miss Paula Charles, she's gonna be on there. She's gonna be doing some holiday cooking for us. So tomorrow I'm gonna be on doing the learning pillow, sublimation. And then we have Miss Funke that's gonna come on Saturday. She's gonna do holiday soap making. Then our DIY crafty queen, she's gonna come on Sunday and she's gonna do personalized elves. And Monday, the 13th, that's when Miss Paula's gonna come on and show us that down home New Orleans cooking. She's gonna cook a holiday meal for us live, right? Show us how to do it, how to get it down. And then on Tuesday, Miss Funke comes back on the 14th, and she's gonna be showing us how to do holiday drinks. And then coming up the week after that, we got holiday bags. We got personal calendars. We're going to be doing character ornaments. We have Miss Letitia that's going to come on and do Christmas treats. She's probably going to do some popcorn, y'all. She's the bomb at popcorn. We have holiday earrings coming up. Then Miss Paula comes back and does some more holiday cooking for us. We have a mug gift basket. And so that's going into week 3. We go all the way until Christmas Day. So we go from the 1st all the way to the 25th. And we actually have some other things in the works as well to keep that DIY crafting network going all throughout the year instead of just doing it on Christmas.
One thing I can say, it's a lot of people talk about giving back and helping the people. But especially with this 25 days and your classes, you are definitely like the definition of giving back, helping the people out. Why is that important?
It's important because, when I first started, I did have a lot of support around me. It's important. It's important to have that support, and to know you have that support, to feel that you have that support. I genuinely enjoy helping people. Like when I come on Friday nights, like I'll tell sometimes I may not be feeling well. I've been dealing with a couple of issues with my tooth and my jaw, hurting, but I'll come on and it's like all the pain goes away. Because it's like I could feel the energy, like somebody that's watching me needs to know how to do this. Like somebody that's watching me needs to see this smile, right? And they need to hear the motivation so that they can keep going. And that's really why I do it. I just enjoy genuinely helping people. It's important. It's important that we help each other. It's it's real important that we help each other. We help each other. It's important because sometimes we all we got.
Amen. Say it again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Before we get into the blanks, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, I just had that. Oh well, okay. Well, I guess we'll come back to that. Why did you decide to get into blanks? And if you let us know about the blanks, do you have any like samples of some of the blanks that you have that you sell? And where can people get those?
I have a couple of
blanks.
I got a couple of samples I can show y'all if you give me a few seconds off the camera, but I can run and get they right there in the living room.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you how I started. She said I'm coming in blurry. I hope it's not my light. I tried to give more light in here, so that might be why I'm a little blurry, Sonia. I don't know. My crafting room is not that bright, but so how I started doing blanks, like I was saying, during COVID, I had started doing blank sublimation masks, and I knew a vendor. I was getting the mask, and so I was just doing buy-ins. Like, okay, you guys, if we all buy it together, that cuts down on the cost of the shipping. And then we can all get these masks and pump them out because that was a high commodity. You know what I mean? Like people wanted those. If I gotta wear this mask, I want to be styling and profiling. I had people ordering 10 masks at a time. Like, I want this, that, on the mask. Oh, get my kid 5 of these, or and so it was coming in. So I'm like, okay, y'all, come on, let's get this mask bag together, right?
Yeah.
And then the revenue that I made from that, I decided to reinvest it into blanks, right? Because I said, okay, well, if people are willing to come and buy the mask, there's other things that I can offer, and sometimes I do other types of buy-ins, but I mean, I have everything from sublimation puzzles to necklaces. Right now, the hot thing that's going is the Santa sacks, and I'm gonna show you guys one that's printed and one that is blank. What else do I have? I have resin molds and tumblers. So the list just keeps growing as I go along, and really I reach out to my followers and say, what do you guys want to see? What is it that you need? What's your pain point right now? And I see if, okay, let me see if I can get that at a good price so that I can offer it to you competitively, right? Because if we're doing this as a business, if I can get a high quality product for less than what I can go get it at Amazon, I can't match Amazon on everything. But if you get
exactly
a product for me, for less than what you can get it from Amazon, then why not? Right? Why not? And that way you're able to actually get more. And I offer sizzle. Amazon don't offer y'all sizzle. You could pay me in 4 payments, baby.
Say, man. I want to change my account just so I can get sizzle.
Yes, I actually love sizzle. Is my camera blurry? Or they say because I look so clear to me?
Yeah, they said it's coming in a little blurry.
I wonder if I change the light. Let me see something. That just made me look darker, huh? Y'all can tell me if that's better. But let me take a little bit of intermission real quick so I can go get a couple of blanks just to show you guys.
Yeah, that way we can show the people. We can give a shout out right quick. We definitely appreciate y'all coming out. Shayna, it's 48 there. Ooh, doing great, heard you. Hey, Miss Marissa, thank you coming out here. Oh, there go Bad Brad. What's up, Bad Brad, man? What's going on? Appreciate you coming in. Y'all give Gucci Crafts a second. She's finna go get a couple of samples that she have. Appreciate y'all coming in, rocking with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all so much, man. All y'all, like I say, man, y'all know, say y'all could have been doing anything, but y'all in here rocking with your boy. Got Miss Gucci Crafts on. Trying to definitely learn some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But definitely while we on here, I guess I can let y'all know maybe a little bit what's going on. We got a couple of printers coming in. We got a lot of stuff going on, man. We got a lot of great people, man. I talked to some people, man. We got a lot of great people coming on real soon. Hey, Creations, thank you coming there rocking with us. 3 Seeds of Joy. Thank you coming in here rocking with us. I was just thinking my 3 Seeds of Joy.
All right. So this is one of the biggest items I got going right now. And this is actually printed on. And these designs are actually on the website as well. But this is the Santa set.
Oh, I like that Santa set.
Yeah, so I wanted to do some African American inspired designs. I also have like some unisex stuff like with penguins and stuff like that. But that's sublimation. And the sack is huge. So this is what it comes like blank. And it's pretty big. I don't know if you guys can tell how I'm tiny. I'm only 4'11". So this thing is like half of me. It's huge. So that's one of my sublimation blanks that I have on the site. And that's on itcraft.com. I have some resin molds as well. This, I don't know if my camera's really going to show you. But this young lady's in the shape of the motherland. And you can use this as coasters. This is a coaster. And I also have the really big one too. I have some specialty domino molds. These dots are actually footballs. And so when
Oh
you
wow.
order, yeah, they're footballs. So the dots that you actually see for your dominoes are footballs. And so when you order that one, you actually get a free football keychain that I thought I grabbed, but I might have dropped it running in here trying to get back to y'all real quick, real fast. And then I have another specialty mold that is in the shape of Africa. So these domino dots are in the shape of the motherland, y'all. I love these. Um, Journals. I have sublimation journals. I just grabbed a few things, and I have these rotating necklaces. I like to name all my sublimation items. I don't just throw them up there and say, "Here's a necklace." So this is called the Circle of Life rotation necklace, and it's a sublimation necklace that rotates. So
okay.
your customer double-sided. It only has the bling on one side, but it will rotate. So you can offer the double-sided design. And that comes in silver and gold. And I also have the heart necklace that does the same exact thing. It rotates as well. And you have the double design. With this one, you actually end up getting 2 extra discs. Because I like anytime that I can offer extra discs with my jewelry, I do. The vendor wouldn't sell me the extra hard ones because apparently those are a commodity. But they make the circle ones like water. And so when you order this one, you actually get 4 discs. And that's simply because I know when you're crafting, everything doesn't always go perfect, right? And so
Exactly.
if you buy this necklace and you mess up one of the discs, then it's like you've messed up the whole necklace, and now you have to try to find either another disc or you have to move on to another necklace out of your inventory, and that's a waste of inventory. So anytime that I can give an extra disc when it comes to jewelry, I do that. So with these, you actually get 4 discs instead of 2.
Thank you, girl. Thank you.
I
Thank
try
you.
because I'm a crafter first. You know what I'm saying? I'm a crafter first. So I try to cater to the crafters. For me,
Girl,
it's
you
more
know we
business because I know that this is a lot of people's livelihood, especially after COVID. We all had to figure out how to do something to supplement our income, or to create income, right?
man.
And so I am all for the crafter. I'm the crafter's crafter, y'all.
There you go. There you go. So, um, so how doing everything because you definitely YouTube and you Facebook. You have very active group. You YouTube, and how do you find time to how do you balance life and the personal
That's
life? I
funny
mean,
because I was
everybody does it, but do you have like a secret to make you can help? Because I be telling people I'm dying over here, I need some help, you know what I'm saying?
I was just speaking with the young ladies in our group of the 25 Days of Craftsman's group earlier today about how I've just implemented this thing for me and my daughter is family night, right? And so every Wednesday, no matter what's going on with the business, no matter what's going on with YouTube or my other job, because on top of doing all this, y'all, I work 2 jobs. Okay, on top of all of this, yeah.
Oh
One of them is I really work when I feel like working, but I do have a 9 to 5. I'm not. I'm aiming to be the Black Martha Stewart, but I'm not her yet. So I do have to. You understand what I'm saying? Do the 9 to 5. But I implemented the family night with her because when she was smaller, we used to do all kinds of things together. She's the only child, so we would be doing Barbie doll fashion shows and making Barbie doll clothes out of socks, old school. But as I started to do the business, I didn't have the time, or I thought I didn't have the time to be able to do that with her, right? And so I kept hearing her say, "You're not spending enough time with me. Do you love me, Mom?" And so I was like, "Oh, of course I love you, right? Of course I want to spend time with you." And so I said, okay, well, I had to tell myself it is one thing to be busy and it's another thing to be productive, right?
There you
Because a
go.
lot of the times we think that when we are busy that we're being productive, but you're just busy. right? Because if you can't show me the results of something or your focus on it, then you were just busy. You weren't actually productive. And so adding in that family night has actually made me be more productive because my promise to her is no phones, no texts, no looking at the website, no Facebook, no Instagram, nothing, right? She takes my phone and she tucks it under the pillow on the couch when we're doing movies. Last night yesterday was family night. We made pajama outfits and we built the gingerbread house. And that was what consisted of our family night, right? And so after that, because it was like, I thought in my head, okay, I gotta get this done. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I'll get to her in a second, and I'm sitting at the computer and I'm up 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning designing things, right? When she gets out of school, I get off of work at 5, she has to be to bed at 9:30. What is 4 hours? Right? What is 4 hours? I can give her that 4 hours once a week. And so me having to do that with her actually made it easier for me to focus on being productive because I know that I'm going to lose that time towards the business, right? So during the week, I have to make sure that if I have orders, they got to be taken care of or at least started before Wednesday comes, right? Exactly. Because Wednesday, at least until she go to bed at 9:30, I'm not focusing on anything that has to do with the business. It is much easier said than done. That will not work for everybody, right? But I do suggest you getting that family time in there because I always kind of been the type of person. Of course, a lot of creatives and crafters are. I'm free as a bird. I got a tattoo on my wrist that say "Live Free." I don't like to schedule things. I just want to be free within the world. But once I became a business owner, I had to understand that things have to be scheduled. If this is something that you really want and you want to prosper, you have to schedule it into your life, right? And so my big thing now is like scheduling it around my life. I'm going to schedule my business around my life, right?
Exactly.
Because I'm doing this to make mine and her life better. And although I can get in there and I can grind and I can do it, sometimes you can't always have blinders on because you're missing what's going on around you, which could be an even bigger opportunity than what you're gunning for, right? So sometimes you just have to step back. And so that's how I've been kind of processing and dealing with it. I'm not going to say that it's not days where I don't feel like, you know what, forget this YouTube, forget this Facebook. I'm not editing nothing. I'm not, doing this or that. I just need to, sit down and not do nothing. And then there's other days where I'm like, okay, bam, all right, I got this. I got to focus. I got to be productive. So it's a water dance. Learning how to balance.
Exactly.
It's definitely a water dance. No, it's not easy. It's not. But if it's something that you want, if you really, really want it, we make the time for the things that we want, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because if I go out tonight, I'm going to make the time to get up and go out tonight. So I have to get it in my head. If I want my business to flourish, I got to make the time for my business. If I want my bond with my daughter to flourish, I have to make the time for that bond, right?
That's right. Exactly. I mean, that's actually like a really good idea. And you know what? We can schedule stuff to where we don't do nothing on Wednesdays. I mean, it's just, look, I don't do nothing on Wednesdays. Wednesdays is my day off. If you need me, I'm sorry. When it comes to crafting, that is just my day. Just like if
you know what I say, right? Hobby Lobby. Now, Hobby Lobby's competitors, big competitor, are Michael's and Joann's. Michael and Joann's are open 7 days a week, but Hobby Lobby say, screw you, we gonna close on Sunday. We don't care how much money we're gonna miss. Exactly. For them, it's a moral thing, right? Because they're closing on Sunday so their people can go to church. But they still have decided this is me time.
Exactly.
Right? Because if people gonna come to Hobby Lobby, they just gonna wait till Monday till they open back up. If they really want their particular item that Hobby Lobby has, or if they really want to patronize them. So, you got to give yourself time. You got to give yourself time to be with you, me time, and to be with your family.
Exactly. Then, like I say, what you said was, you know, you're doing this for the family, but if you don't have time to spend with the family, it's like, what did you do it for?
Right. What? You
Exactly.
did all this and they never seen you. You know, you never went to a game or you never did this, you never did that. Mm-mm. You gotta schedule the time.
You haven't really been on YouTube that long, have you? I don't think you've been on YouTube.
I've had my YouTube, I want to say since 2018 or 19. 2020 is such a blur. It was a horrible year for me. It was good and bad because my business flourished, but my personal life had some tragedies. So I think 2018. But I gotta go on there and look and see. But yeah, I think 2018. So I haven't been on YouTube very, very long. I'm on the journey to 10,000. So y'all go follow me on YouTube because I think I got like 1,000 more until I get to 10,000 and I hit that opal. I think it's called opal when you get to that next level after 10,000.
Man, exactly. So you have definitely had success on YouTube. What do you give to your success? What do you know, why do you feel that you have made it, you know, seeing some success on YouTube?
I would say mainly just being relatable and really reaching down into that niche, right? So as far as YouTube goes, you got to find that niche. You got to find your people. You gotta find your people, right? If you want those followers, and you want people to come back and watch those videos, and you have to be posting content that is relevant, right? And so I think it's mainly just the fact that I'm relatable. I'm myself. Like this, I'm dressed up now for y'all. I came dressed up for y'all. Cause on my show, I might be in some pajamas, these braids might be in a crazy little ponytail or something. I'm just me, right? And I just think that just the fact that I'm, relatable, and that in the beginning I really did promote my YouTube a lot, promote. And then once the video views started coming in, it's like YouTube starts helping promote for you, right? And then moving over to Facebook because I'm live on both now. I think I get it. I get the subscribers coming in between, but mainly I just think that because I'm a relatable person and that I'm real. Even in my intro on YouTube, I tell them this is not gonna be a clean cut crafting show. Some things I'm gonna be trying for the first time. I'm going to mess up. Everything is not going to be perfect. It's going to be messy. Because you just ain't crafting right if it ain't messy, okay? You got to have paper here, this there, that there. It's going to be coordinated chaos, right? Get into your zone. And I like to show that, right? I leave the bloopers in my videos as well. Like the camera might fall, I'll be like, I'm leaving that in there, y'all. Pick them right back up. Or if I mess up, and I think that's one big thing for me is I'm not afraid to mess up. Right. And I leave that in my videos. And that's why I love being live as well, because you watch this YouTube video of this person crafting something and they do it so perfectly and it comes out so great. But you don't know that it took them 40 takes to get that craft to come out so great and so perfect, because all they showed you was their sliced and cut video. But
Yeah.
I like to show you this is what can happen. And if I make a mistake, I show you how to correct that mistake, just in case you go in and make it. And so also that it doesn't discourage people, right? Because if I make it all perfect and then you try to get it and it's all messed up, and it's something that's very simple that you could fix. But when I did the video, it looks so perfect. You like, I can't do that. And you walk away from it. So I think that's the thing that helps as well. I've had people tell me in my Cricut for beginner video, I have a 4 video series, and it's about 2 years old, but I still have people that tell me that video helped me so much. It taught me how to do Cricut, and Cricut's interface has completely changed. Now they've added some new stuff, so I said I got to update the videos, but people are still learning from those videos, and they say, I've never seen a video where you literally went button by button. You went step by step, and you took it slow. And I get that a lot of classes as well, that I try to meet people, right? Some people don't do that. They say, here, this how you do it.
Exactly. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
thank you,
sorry.
AC Creations. Thank you,
I'm
Miss
sorry. Say that
Thomas.
again.
I was thanking Miss AC Creations. She says, follow my girl. You're going to love her. Miss Thomas says, I agree. I've been following her for a while now. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
1 second. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Oh, there we go. Yes. So let me ask you a question. When I like to ask this all my crafters. What would you say? Well, what would you say would be your greatest success as far as a crafter? As far as when it comes to crafting, what would you say was your greatest success?
Like my greatest success, like as a craft, like where I feel my best craft was,
Yes,
or
ma'am.
just in the industry, period.
That one craft that you did, that it was just amazing. Just came out immaculate.
Um, I would have to say chip bags, because that's one of my favorite crafts to make. I love doing chip bags, and I love to be intricate with them as far as crafts go. Um, but I can't really say that there's a particular craft that I've done that was just like, this is it, only gonna make this, right? Because I just like the variety, and I genuinely just like how it looks when I'm done creating it. Like, look at that, look at what I did, like this came out so good. Like, and sometimes my daughter's like, I'm talking to you and all you're talking about is look at this, look how cute it looks, look how look how good it looks, look what I did. But if I'm gonna say, I was, if I said my biggest achievement business wise in my craft and business, I would say starting my website and incorporating the products, and teaching the crafts, and really going out on my own and actually teaching, starting my own platform. Like, I think that is one of the biggest things that I've done. YouTube, it was a little hard in the beginning, but just stepping out on your own, stepping out on faith and saying, okay, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna invest all this money into this. And I'm gonna see how it goes or how it works.
Hold on 1 sec. I'm sorry. Hold on 1 sec.
You good?
I'm sorry. We have
You got some
I see
love
we
coming
got a
in.
couple of people in the building. You know what I'm saying? One girl. Hold on 1 second. We got to get right. Right quick. Hold on 1 second. I want hold up. We got a little tradition. We got a little tradition over here on the Big Boy channel. You know what I'm saying? We make them donations. We want to give a shout out to my boy Four Corner Customs. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna ring that bell for me, but we gotta make sure I don't have that weak wrist syndrome. You know what I'm saying? So I make sure I break out with my wrist before I ring that bell. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
my
I want to give
goodness.
a special shout out to my boy Four Corner Customs, baby. Appreciate you for the super chat. my boy, Folk on the Customs again. What's up, dog?
I love it.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. All the love. I appreciate you. One more again. Say, my boy, he don't be playing when he donates. He donates.
Oh yeah, I see it up there. He just dropped it. All right.
Huh?
I see him. I see him going up there. I see him going in up there at the top.
Oh yeah, girl. Hey, girl, when they don't be playing, they be for real with it. Here we go. One more again. Let's go, folks. Let's go, baby.
I love it.
All right. Oh, the best unit. Hold on. See, you know what? I can't shake it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to know why, Gucci?
What's up?
Because she's a lady. So anytime, you know what I'm saying? Anytime, you know what I'm saying, a female donates, we got to make sure You know what I'm saying? We shake it like a lady. So I want to appreciate everybody for the super chats. You know what I'm saying? With the donations goes a long way with the donation fund. I appreciate y'all. Baby said, we gotta make some more money for Christmas because I done spent all the money. So she said we need all the money.
You got another one. It's another one that just came.
Oh, they get started again. I'm telling you, girl, you can't. Hey, they don't be playing. Hold up, I gotta get with the wrist again. You say we have a thing called weak wrist syndrome. You cannot have a weak wrist syndrome when you're ringing that bell. You know what I'm saying? And then, hey, if you want to get your own personal bell, this is the baby's booty. She comes on every Sunday at 8 o'clock Central Time. Y'all check out my girl. She'll get y'all that bell. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Hold up. Thank you, Miss Tracy, Miss Passionately Intrigued. Or so make sure y'all check my girl out. Go over there, hit that like button, that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? She made the big boy his official cup, Big Boy Prince. Y'all know she doing all that amazing stuff over there. And y'all know how we gonna shake it. We gotta be real gentle, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's a lady.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh yes, girl. Oh yes, I ain't gonna lie to you, girl. They love me. They love me, and I love them back. I thank them so much. So they spoil me, girl. I ain't gonna lie. They spoil me. I'm so spoiled. Spoiled right. You know what I'm saying? When my girl say, you just spoiled
That's a
right.
good thing, though. That's a good thing. Show that they, you appreciate it.
Yes. I just tell her, I'm like, you just mad because you not loved like how I'm loved.
Like, don't grow into a hater, baby. Don't
No, let me stop. Let me stop. I just be barely. You know, I gotta watch because you know what I'm saying. She out tonight, so it just be stuff flying all the way across the room and stuff. I be look like I'm playing dodgeball and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get beat up. I can't help you.
I'm telling you, girl. Hey, it be crazy. Hold on. I already know what my boy want. Say, He already. Oh, I gotta really get it now. You know what I'm saying? See, you know the fellas, they like to
it already. Boy, you said shake it like crazy.
Yeah, say. He want me to say, JD. You know he be at the strip club, so he want me to shake it like a stripper. Shake it like a stripper. Oh. 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 Yeah. Woo. Girl.
You got me about to choke on this one.
Say, don't worry, say they be doing like that. Don't worry, girl. Hey, if need be, I got the asthma pump. You hear me?
So you can turn up.
Take a couple of puffs. If I gotta take a couple of puffs, it's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? But say they get to throwing that money, they be want me to shake it like a stripper. Say they go for about 20-30 minutes strong.
I need to get me a bell.
Hey, I say when JD and Four Corners get started, oh Lord, girl, look, you see that? Girl, that be real live sweat on my head.
I see you.
Girl, that go for 30 to 45 minutes. I be over there. You know what I'm saying? Girl, they don't be playing. So I be trying.
Oh my God, I love it.
Huh?
I love it. I said I love it.
Yeah, girl, yeah. I love them too, girl. I love them too, cause when baby looked at that account this month, said I spent all that money, boy. Ooh, it was say. I think I ran a 4.3 in the 40. Let me stop. Yes, ma'am. So, I'm sorry. Girl, let me get my notes together, see where we was at.
Thank you, Miss Thomas, for following me on IG, TikTok, and Facebook. I appreciate it. Thank you. I think you already follow me on YouTube. I'm on the road to 10,000, y'all. Follow me.
So let me ask you a question. How did you get the name Gucci Crafts?
So it's very interesting. So remember I told you I started out in the group, and heck of people were telling me, that's a Cali word. Heck of people were telling me to do the YouTube. And so I finally was like, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and do the YouTube. And I'm like, well, what's my YouTube name gonna be? Because my government name that my mama gave me is Eliza Lamaya. That's my first name. And I'm like, all I've grown to love my name as a kid, I just like it because nobody could say it, right? I was like, I really don't want the channel to be my name. I wanted to be something else. And so my mother passed away when I was 4, but she used to call me Gucci because I only liked her Gucci purses. So I would only go and grab her Gucci purses. Yes, I knew of high fashion at a young age. And so I actually have Gucci tattooed on me. And so it actually is my nickname. So some people in my family call me that, and a lot of my friends call me Gucci. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm Gucci, and I'm crafting, but I wanted to be, like a little funky because with Eliza, my name Eliza, Eliza, I have a Z in my name, and a lot of people don't have a Z in their name. So I wanted the crafts to play on that Z in my name. So I just added the Z instead of the S, and that's how I came up with Gucci Crafts, and it just stuck.
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing. So now I'm crafts.
Man.
And I love that people be in my inbox talking about some, can you listen to my mixtape? Now I got a whole world with a picture of my, do I look like Gucci Mane? No, sir, ma'am. I cannot listen to your demo.
No,
I think y'all make a t-shirt or something.
I'd have been like, send it. Just send it.
It's crazy because my inbox is just inundated with stuff like that, but most of it is from overseas. So I'm like, maybe they just not reading the English right. I don't know, but it's a picture of me as the logo on the page. So I don't understand why I keep getting these requests, but I keep getting them every day.
They just, and they be trying to do anything to get on. You know what I mean?
Can I send you my demo? No, sir, man. So, thank you so much, Miss Late Night Crafting with Stacey. I sub back, y'all. I'll make sure that I sub back. So if you sub me, I will sub you. Thank you so much for subbing.
Oh, so let me ask you a question. Do you have any like affiliate links, or do you have any are you linked with anybody? And if you are, how do you decide who you will and who you will not work with?
So I do have a bunch of affiliate links. I have an affiliate link for Amazon, Cricut, Michaels, Swing Design. I did have one for Home Depot for a while when I was doing trays real heavy because I was using their spray paint. But if it is a company, and I also did a small like little I did a live and a giveaway for the company that makes my heat gun stalls, that make my heat gun. For me, if the company has great reviews, if I've actually used their products, then I don't mind working with them at all. When it comes down to Amazon, you can find everything on Amazon from celery sticks. Amazon got everything.
Exactly.
And I actually have a storefront on Amazon. So I'm gonna start going live on Amazon soon, y'all. That's gonna be another social site that I'm taking on. But on my Amazon, the one reason why I started with Amazon is because a lot of the crafting supplies that I use, like my glue sticks, my glue gun, my heat gun, like a lot of those things come from Amazon. And so I'm constantly telling people, oh, this is where I got it. I got it from Amazon. I got it from Amazon. I got it from Amazon. It came from Amazon. And so I'm like, okay, well, let me see what they have going on as far as their affiliate links go. And so once they approved me due to my YouTube channel and my Facebook page, I created the storefront so that way, if somebody asks me, well, Gucci, where did you get this, or what printer do you use? Excuse me, I can simply just give them the link and they can go look on my Amazon storefront and they can see all the supplies that I use. So you can see the paper I use, the tape I use, the printers I use. My ink is not on there because shout out to Shakia the Professor. I am now using Honestly Speaking ink. But
shout out to Sellaholics Anonymous.
Yes, it's my baby. But yeah, so that's basically how I decide. If it's a company that I am using their products, and their products work well for me, that's enough for me to endorse them. Another company that I do endorse a whole heck of a lot, which I'm gonna get at them because I'll be endorsing them a lot, even though I have an affiliate link with them, is designbundles.net and fontbundles.net. I like those two because they offer a lot of free designs and free fonts that have commercial use, and that's important to me, right? Because a lot of crafters are going to Define, or they're going in the font space or anywhere they can go and get these fonts, and a lot of them say personal use. They don't say for commercial use. So if you make this design and you sell $1 million design, whoever made that font, if they find out, they gonna want some of that $1 million, right?
Exactly.
Because you use their font that said it was for personal use, or you use their design and they said it was for personal use. Whereas with font bundles and design bundles, they're telling you it's fine to use this as commercial use. There's some stipulations, like you have to modify it in certain ways depending on how you're using it, certain designs. But that's why I can endorse them. So if the company aligns with what my value, and if I'm actually using their products, that's how I decide who I'm going to endorse as far as my affiliate links go and what I'm going to drop. Even when it comes to products on Amazon, I'm not going to drop anything on Amazon that I haven't used myself.
Hold on. I kind of got cut out there at the end. What was the last part?
I was saying I'm not going to use anything on Amazon that I am not, using myself. So you'll never get a link from me to a product that I haven't personally used.
Exactly.
To say, hey, go buy this or go try this.
You know what, Gucci? I got one more that I did. I ain't gonna say. I guess I didn't look down far enough. Shout out to my boy Jay Dizzle. Appreciate your brother for the super chat. I know he want me to say, Miss, I guess I know.
He said, go and get you a puff for 3.
Girl, they just love the asthma pump. You know what I'm saying? That was just, you know what I'm saying?
I love it. Y'all having fun. That's what it's all about.
Man, we gotta have a good time here. We gotta have a good time. We gotta, let the people know we appreciate them. They spend their hard-earned money. So, definitely let them know that, hey, you spend your hard-earned money, we're gonna definitely, let it be known. You know what I'm saying? So, we appreciate everybody and everything that they do, for us. You know what I'm saying? Because, as us creators, it takes time, money. It takes a lot to keep this content out there. Then you have to stay dropping content so you can stay relevant. And we don't do it for ourselves because everybody knows these YouTube checks just aren't what that is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, so, we just, we appreciate, what I'm saying, everything that, what I'm saying, people do. And then I like it because we get to make a spectacle about it. You know what I'm saying? So,
right. I feel like give me a bell. I want to ring something.
But I definitely tell you, we over here with the big boy, we do a lot of ringing of the bell. You know what I'm saying? We do a lot of ringing.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
So let me ask you a question. What software do you use?
I use a lot of different software. So Photoshop, Affinity Designer, Silhouette Studio, are my top 3. Right now, I've been really into Affinity Designer because Silhouette Studio won't pull up on my brand new computer. And I actually like Silhouette Studio. It's the po man's Photoshop. Excuse me. And there's a lot of things that you can do in Silhouette that you can't do in Photoshop. And there's a lot of things you can do in Photoshop that you can't do in Silhouette. And right now for me, I'm teaching myself Affinity Designer. So I'll have classes on Affinity Designer coming soon. But I'm teaching myself Affinity Designer and, learning that it's kind of like in between that Photoshop and that Silhouette. So those are the main programs that I'm using, those 3. Silhouette Studio, and you do not have to have the Cameo machine in order to use Silhouette Studio program to design. And Photoshop and Affinity Designer. So those are my main 3. And Canva, I'm going to say 4, Canva. I use Canva for almost everything. JD about to make you pass out.
Yeah, you know what? somehow my boy got blocked for about 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he making up for lost time. You know what I'm saying? Come on. So hold on. So for those who don't know, you know what I'm saying? This is the whitest set of white. This is what you use to make sure you don't have, you know what I'm saying, the weak wrist syndrome, you know what I'm saying, the big boy eat. So now that we got that out the way, you know what I'm saying, we got to make sure that wrist strong, because I already see, you know what I'm saying, I see what I'm going to have to do now. I see I'm finna have to go, I'm finna have to go on in. You know what I'm saying? Even Ray Charles can see, you know what I'm saying, the big boy. Hold on, where is it? Even Ray Charles can see what's going to happen right here, y'all. Let's go. Oh! Oh, we got it. Oh, got to shake it like your mama gave it to you. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Oh, man.
Shout out JD.
J Dizzle from JD's Corner. What's up, now? Appreciate you for the super chat, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much.
He be up here showing up and showing out. Y'all know how we do it.
Yes, I love it.
Yes. You know what? I might just be able to make me enough money to where I can pay that rent tonight. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to go back in the bedroom. I spent all the money. I thought I might have to sleep on the couch tonight, but you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
These boys just keep on giving. I just go in the bedroom with baby. Like, oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about now. That's what y'all. Oh, where's it? Help play. Oh, it's not up there, but I just seen it go up. Appreciate you, vocoders.
Oh, vocoders is back.
I don't know if that was, I seen it just go up, but I didn't see it go down there. Man, they showed me so much love. I don't see the
comments, but I do see it at the top.
Yeah, I just seen it. Yeah, it just popped up, but I didn't see it in the chat. But I sure do appreciate, everything and everybody, though, for all the love and the support. Cause, whoo, man, it's hard. It's hard out here for you, boy. Baby, it's not playing. So look, let me ask you a question. So is it like if you're doing certain things, you use certain software, or is it just,
Definitely, it depends on what it is that I'm making, right? So, obituaries, for instance, right? I like to make those in Silhouette Studio. So I'll go in Silhouette Studio and I'll make them, but depending on what the person wants for the design, I may have to take it into Photoshop. Like if they want anything that's gonna bling off of it or have any certain kind of shines and different things like that, Silhouette Studio will not come over like that. You have to do it in Photoshop. So it really all depends on what it is I'm actually designing or how I feel that night. Really. A lot of the crafting products that I make, like chip bags, candy bar wrappers, and different things like that, can be done in all of those programs. You can do it in Canva, Photoshop, Affinity, or Silhouette Studio. So it just all depends. A lot of my sublimation work gets done in Silhouette Studio, but I'm moving over to Affinity Designer because Silhouette Studio will not run on my brand new laptop, which I'm very upset about. But it is what it is.
Let me give a shout out to 755 Gucci. If you don't know Gucci, she just sent you 2 cups champagne. Talking about she be in the bushes. No, I need my drink. 755. You better stop playing, man. Say we up here thirsty, just dying. You know what I'm saying? You're in the bushes. I ain't gave you boy no drink. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, appreciate you, dog. But you know, we get in. You know, you gotta have your drink. You know what I'm saying? And you know, 755. She is the official bartender. You know what I'm saying? Other business, if you need a drink.
I appreciate
we having fun up in here.
Yeah, and she said she's been a long time subscriber, so I appreciate you, my love. You got more bell ringing to do because you just got another
girl. Look at her. Oh Lord, where is it at? Where is it at? Oh,
you see it? There it is.
Mama Jimma said, "Hey, Mama Jimma said, how you doing? Appreciate you rocking with the big boy. Let's get. Oh, I can't even get because I gotta be real calm with it because you know she's a lady." Thank you, Mama Jemison. Girl, you know we love you. That's what I'm talking about. Boy, these fellas ought to be ashamed of themselves. Let Mama Jemison just outdo them like that. Tell them all these ballers we got in the room, and they let Mama Jefferson just throwing money out there like, no, just let me stop, y'all. Oh man, late night crafting. What's up, girl? That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
We say drink for everybody.
Shit, everybody in the club getting tipsy.
And don't start, the baby's still up.
Okay. Girl, you know how it is. Shoot, it's Thursday. One more day, Friday. You know what I'm saying? We cut loose, get a little faster free a little day early around here. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So what all do you do? You say you have like vinyl, sublimation. You say you have the sewing machine. What all do you do? Like what all machines do you have?
So I have 7 Crickets. I have the 24-inch cutter back there. I have 2 7720s, 2 7210s. So my 2 7720s are for sublimation, and my 2 7210s are for pigment because making labels for other businesses is like a bread and butter thing for me. Like right now, I have an order for 500 labels that I need to pump out. That's where the 7 Crickets come into play because I don't have to cut just one thing at a time. So a lot of people ask, why do you have so many Crickets? Because I can literally work on or cut 7 different pages all at once with those 7 different Crickets. I can run them all from one laptop and get the job done quickly like that. With no issue, let the stuff do its thing. Then I have my sewing machine. I want an embroidery machine, but I gotta wait on that because them a little pricey. And then I have 3D presses.
Wow.
But I cannot plug all 3 of them up in the same room at the same time. So I have my uncle working on that because I need 3 separate circuit breakers because they're very powerful. So I can only have one plugged in at a time. But that's my new baby, Miss Sylvia, the Hotronix Fusion, the Fusion IQ, which I am totally in love with. I will show her to y'all, but she all the way in the other room, and I'm totally in love with her. But I mean
is that like the 16 by?
It's a 16 by 20. It's the only heat press in the world that the drawer pulls out and you have the swing away.
Oh so, man,
yeah,
are you
pull
serious?
the drawer and you can actually do the swing away. And you can press, because you can pull the drawer, you can actually thread your t-shirt onto your heat press. So your shirt will go all the way over the heat press. So you're only pressing the top of the shirt.
Oh wow, it's
when
like
you use
you
it.
got that Cadillac over there.
Yeah, it better be a Cadillac for what they charge me for it. I wanted to press the shirt by itself, but I just go, I need that shirt, and it just do it.
Yeah,
But
it needs to be able to line it up and everything. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
make sure I'm gonna just drop it on there like a TikTok video. I'm gonna just say,
Hey, make it happen. You know, hey, it needs to be voice activated. You know what I'm saying?
hey, facts. You know, I just need to look at it and it read my mind. How about that? And just know what I want. But that's really the gist of and with my 7 crickets, one of them is a maker, which is different from the air. And my daughter, she has her own cricket too, so she likes to cricket craft too. So yeah, she got her little
wow.
she makes little cups and different things like that. So I'm teaching her. Like I said yesterday, we did our sublimation outfits. So excuse me. So she's learning how to do sublimation, and of course, all the other crafting supplies that I have is ridiculous. The glitters and the what do you call it? I got cards for the Uno games I make, and popsicle sticks or bamboo sticks for cupcake toppers, and I have these little trays over here, and one of the whole things is just filled with nothing but paper for my paper
Wow.
craft. So yeah, I got a lot going on.
Yeah, you got to list something, everything up in there.
Yeah, so this is just a little bit of everything. I told you I'm a jack of all trades and a master of some. I haven't mastered everything, right?
All right, hold on. We just got a few more people. They just when they get started, girl, they just don't know how to stop. So
Let me
first,
say,
I want to give a shout out
another one I see you.
This Creations. If
You
y'all
got
ain't that to This Creations. If y'all ain't subscribed over there, y'all go over there and subscribe. She over there doing a thing, you know what I'm saying? And she always rocking them. Hold on one second. You know what I'm saying? She always rocking them Cowboys. Y'all know how it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm up at the D. Dallas, so we all Cowboys. So y'all make sure y'all go over there. Holler at my girl, This to That Creations. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you, girl. You know I appreciate all the love and the support. Y'all know how we got to do it. We got to shake like this because she's a lady. Thank you, that to This Creations. I love all the videos. I love her. She be like, y'all come on in, sit down, kick your feet up, pull up a drink. I be right there too. I be like, I'm finna sit down, kick my feet up. I'm so finna pull me a drink soon. How you doing, sir? Thank you so very much, my boy Malik. Thank you so much for the super chat, bro. Now I can shake it like a stripper. Now, we almost dropped the bell. It almost got ugly.
You need to exercise your wrist.
Huh?
You gotta exercise that wrist. You almost
that's right, what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That old wrist, see that that old wrist got weak on me. You know what I'm saying? I pump it up, make sure. Look at that form. So that's what I'm talking about. Look at that form. That is form. See, so now we can get over here. Take it.
I'm getting me a bell. I might get 2 bells. I want a bell.
Yeah, girl, we just have so much fun over here. It's just, you know what I'm saying? They go, I gotta watch it because I gotta hear up and be out by 2. You know, they shut the bar down on me. You know what I'm saying? You know, we be out here pouring up drinks, throwing money. You know what I'm saying? You girls, it's just crazy. It's like we just up here just having a good old time.
Yes.
It is. Oh, see, there she goes. 7:55. She's a lady.
You don't have me saying that tonight, like she. Like, dang, big boy.
Yes, girl, yes. We just be trying to be out here. Hold on. Let me my shameless plug. Thank you, Miss Late Night Crafting with Stacy. She got the big boy, the big boy cars. Thank you so much. I just want to let you know we is using them, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? I can say, girl, oh Lord, hold on one second. Y'all ain't gonna get me damn telling. I already got that asthma plug. Y'all want to go 30? Say we rocking like a cutout star. Where is that? Miss Lily D. Hey, Miss Lily, how you doing? You know, I appreciate you coming out and rocking with the big boy. And you know how we got to do it? We got to shake it real nice, like, because she's the lady.
Shout out Miss Lily D.
Thank you, Miss Lily, girl. You know we couldn't do it without you. You know what I'm saying? I sure appreciate that y'all coming here, showing up and showing out. Cause I'd be mad. I'd have been mad if I only made $12.50 tonight. Y'all know I can't go home and tell a baby that I only made $12.50. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm gonna be on the couch. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just, you know what? Every time I have a company, they get to act like
he say no weak rings now.
No weak rings. Oh, that's what boy say. He won't say. He gonna make sure. Hey, we got to make it like a simple. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wrist ups.
Girl, they don't be playing. Don't be playing. Say, they know I think, they know I love, appreciate all my people, all my supporters. Girl, they just bring it out of me, girl. Just have me up here just all silly. You know what I'm saying?
That's all right. We need that. We need that.
Yes, girl. Yes. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I be telling y'all, we got company now. Y'all can't be having me up here just acting a fool. That's what they want. They want me to get on here with all the nice guests, and then they want to see me just acting fool. They be like, and then all the guests be like, "What is this fool doing on here? He brought me on this show," and then he just go start shaking the bell, talking about some strippers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? What the what? You know, I'm sorry. I
want to get still. I told you I'm gonna give you a bell, 2 bells. That too discretion. Yes, honey. That heat press. I love her name is Sylvia. I name all of my equipment, so all of my equipment has names. And that new heat press, that's Sylvia.
Yes. Okay. Let me see. I'm sorry. Let me see where we at, girl. I went to switching the cars up and lost where we was at. Let me see. Okay. No. Oh, let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you say you started crafting, seriously crafting, when you're late 20s. So if you could go back 5 years from now,
go back 5
knowing
years.
everything that you know now, what would you do different?
If I could go back 5 years, I would definitely have put my business hat on. Knowing what I know now, I would put that business hat on, and I probably would not have a bunch of crafting supplies that I'm not using. And I would also invest more of the revenue that I was making into actually making my crafting a legit business. Right? Because it's so easy to get caught up in the money. If you bring crafting is word of mouth, right? So that's why I tell my subscribers and my students, you can only give somebody some BS once or twice. And after that, it's not gonna fly, right? Because now everybody know that what you charging is not what it's worth, right? So you ain't gonna be able to keep running up on people and giving them crappy products. And so once you get that clientele coming in and you get people coming in, because I have regulars that come back. I have a lady comes back every year for her daughter's birthday. Halloween, she sends me pictures of her daughter. Like, it's like I'm a part of their family now. But and that goes into CLV, customer life value, right? Because we want those customers to come back. But I would definitely invest more into me. I would invest more of my revenue into my business because it takes money to make money, and sometimes free don't go with business.
What? Free?
Sometimes don't.
No, I'm just playing.
Sometimes it don't. Sometimes free. Sometimes you have to really invest into you, right? And that goes into, if you don't believe in you, why should I?
Exactly.
And that goes into investing money, investing time, your effort, all of that. All that goes together.
Exactly. Now I see that you do work with crafters, you know what I'm saying? In the future, who would be some of the crafters that you wouldn't mind working with?
I want Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg to have me on their show so me and her can have a craft off.
Hey, hey, you don't worry about Snoop. I got Snoop taken care of. You know what I'm saying? I keep Snoop busy. You take care of both.
Yeah, I will get it. Let me see. I would say the penny pinching crafter. I like her on YouTube. I would love to do a collab with her. I collab with so many people now. Like it's like I'm with my people, you know. But I would like to craft with her. I did like Melanie Lane for a time until, you know, some things happened that made me unsubscribe to her channel. But it was a couple of months back. I would say I would want to do a collaboration with her. But yeah, so the penny pinching crafter, I like her. Shaquille Liddell, I've done a lot of collaborations with her, and she's even doing 25 Days of Craftsmas with me. What I would say right now, and Tabitha Brown, even though she's not a crafter, but I think me and Tab and Donna, we could get on the show and we could turn it out. Me, Tab, and Donna. So that's one of my main inspirations right now is Tabitha Brown. She is doing just wonderful things right now.
What's her name again?
Tabitha Brown. So she just started this YouTube show for kids, and I could go on there and I could help her craft it out. Look her up, Tabitha Brown. She has come a very long way. But yes, I would love to do a collaboration with her.
Yeah, that's my thing. You know, I definitely love asking people because, you know, I definitely always looking for people, you know what I'm saying, definitely come in and share their knowledge, you know what I'm saying, with us because, I tell people like this. Somebody that watches a show like this, they're not a beginner crafter. They're somebody who loves crafting. Because to sit down and watch a show about crafting, you really have to genuinely love what you do. In the future, what is something I know, like you say, we are definitely strapped for room in our crafting area. But if you had imaginary room, what would be your next? What would be the next machine that you would like to bring in? If it didn't matter, if the money didn't matter, the space, what would be next for Gucci?
The big DTF printer.
The who?
The big big DTF printer, the direct film printer.
The big one, like the 24 or the 44?
The 44. Give me that.
Not the
Give
big
me that.
44, huh?
You said money didn't matter, and I had imaginary space. I might be able to fit it in the garage then buy one by me for Christmas. But that and my second thing would be the big printer, which I'm not printer, heat press, which I absolutely have like no room for. It's like this heat press I seen. It's like 65 by something.
Oh,
yeah, that thing. I'm like, you need a warehouse for that, just for the you can't plug that into the house socket.
No. They have somebody coming professionally. They run that into the wall.
Oh, definitely. You have to have a whole box with its own circuits.
You know, they use a lot of those for like them all over shirts though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I want one so bad.
Yeah, I want to do all of the shirts, but I'm not a fan of pressing this corner, then turn it and pressing this corner. Then I'm just not a fan of that. I just want to put it on there and press it, and then it'll be done. That's what I want. Yeah, that's what I'm a fan of.
Like my boy said, one time.
Yep, I just want to put it on there and then press. So, yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yes. You know, that's one thing I hate about my product. I don't really get to design as much as I used to, and I don't get to print and press as much as I used to. Girl, I pressed the shirt 3 days ago. I felt like I was lost.
I'm like that now when it comes to vinyl. When anybody wants me to do anything with vinyl, I'm like, vinyl, like the Soldier Boy vinyl. I gotta weed this. I gotta.
Listen, that vinyl. I tell them that vinyl was a long time ago for me.
And I got tons of it. I got drawers full of it. I got tons of it. I got a big old huge bucket over there in the corner that's full of the scraps. It's everywhere. Heat transfer vinyl, permanent vinyl, semi-permanent, I mean, just all kinds. Because I was going in, I was making cups, glasses, all kind of stuff.
So, like, when I got DTF, I couldn't get rid of that machine. I couldn't get rid of that vinyl fast enough. Like, I was like, bye-bye. Like, no.
Yeah.
It's like you guys together.
It's just something.
Girl, I didn't want my printer to break down and then make it be like, oh, we ain't got no choice but to go back with vinyl. Which there ain't nothing wrong with vinyl. It's just not for me.
When you see what else is out there, right? It's I mean, it's a difference than going to getting a Texas Roadhouse steak, right? There's nothing wrong with that steak. It's great. Versus going to Ruth Chris. Like those steaks, you know what I'm saying? But Ruth Chris might, get you a little bit, it's a little bit more pricey, but it's tasty, you know what I'm saying? And you still full. You can still get full off neither one, but it's once you try that other one, it's easier. That's what you want. Yeah, because some
you
things
have to take with her. Now you just messed me up for the night. I got some old chicken tenders in there now. Oh, I don't want no chicken tenders.
You better eat them chicken tenders and pretend they some steak. Shoot.
gonna be in her like
man.
Oh man. So one thing I definitely love to ask all my crafters, because when you did touch on it a little bit, how did Corona affect you and your business?
Corona actually grew my business.
Yeah.
That was a big highlight for me in 2020. And it was funny because I had to step back and I was having a conversation with my best friend, and we were kind of talking about, because I lost my father in 2020, and 2 days later she lost her mother. So it was like we were going like grieving, losing our parents at the same time. But I had to really look back, before that actually happened in 2020 and say, dang, like I really did have a very prosperous year business wise. And that's because I hopped in on the mass train very, very early. So I was blessed in that regard. And really the having those masks is what started me to selling my blanks. So Corona pushed me to actually grow my business, because before that I was just teaching classes. I didn't have any blanks. I wasn't doing any blanks. I was just doing classes. And so it just made me kind of turn the focus a little bit and add the blanks on to the classes, and go in and just like revamp how I do my classes and things like that. So it affected my business greatly. Actually, it actually helped me prosper.
Yeah, I talk to a lot of people, and you get a lot of different answers. I talk to a lot of people, say it hurt them. I talk to a lot of people, like even me myself. I flourished in the in Corona. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for everybody, everything that's going on, but
right,
man,
I want to say it was good, but for some people it wasn't. And because I also do funeral items as well, I did a lot of funeral items. in 2020. At the time that my father passed away, of course, I did all of his things for his funeral, but I had 4 other funeral orders that I was doing right at that time. So it was just like for the ending part of 2020, I was just surrounded, by tragedy, like mine, my best friends, and then other people, and some people that I was doing things for, there were people that were close to me. So it was like, oh my God, like what is going on? And so it took for me to, get halfway through this year to realize, wow, I really did do a lot for my business in 2020. For my birthday, I turned, my website, I finally did an LLC for the crafting school. So I turned it into an official, legit business in 2020. I bought
Congratulations.
myself an LLC. Yes, I bought myself an LLC for my birthday in 2020.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a bittersweet thing, right? Because like you said, some people didn't flourish in 2020. Some people lost a lot financially. They lost loved ones, and some people still haven't recovered, right? Because it was big loss. Yeah, Corona changes. I mean, it changed everything. I'm still working from home, for my 9 to 5. Right over there in the corner, I got a whole nother setup. With 2 computers, my laptop, keyboard, all that stuff. Is set up for my work from home. So, and they're not talking about bringing us back to March 2022, if that.
What is that like? Does that make it easier for you to fulfill orders? Working from home, or are you so
You
busy that you can't even
you would
take the
think
time?
it would. You would think it would, right? Because I'm like this, right? So I'm in between the 2 areas, but when you're trying to focus on 2 major things, one is gonna lack. One will lose, right? And so that's when we go into the balance, right? So I have a little balance. I'll work. My daughter get out of school at 2:30. She'll come home. She'll get her snack together. I teach her how to cook her own little like hamburgers and stuff like that, so I can still be working and feeding her little self. And then after I get off work at 5, she's fed, she's cool, she's content. I'll go take a nap for about an hour. After that, I'll get up, and it's like clocking into my next job. Then I'm working on my business. Then I'm filling orders. I'm doing designs and different things like that. And sometimes I have something that's due. I'll wake up, say 5 o'clock that next morning, and I'll work on my business from 5 to 8. So I have to take her to school around the corner. And then I'll come back, clock in at 8:30, take my little nap after work, and then, I'll come back to it. So it's creating that balance. I actually would rather be working in the office at my day job. And that's simply because at this point, I've been at home for almost 2 years, and I feel like I never leave work.
Yeah.
Like for the majority of the day, I'm in this room. Because I'm working from home on this section over here. I clock out from there. Like I said, I walk 2 steps, go to the bedroom, take a nap, but then I'm right back in here in this same chair. I'm just facing a different desk. So I feel like, if I wasn't working from home, I may have a little bit more motivation to stay up a little longer, to, push myself a little bit more. So it's saving me a lot of money not to commute to work, because I live about an hour and 45 minutes away from where I actually work physically. Plus I pay a bridge toll. So it saves me about $300 a month working from home, right? And the bridge toll going up. They just went up another $1. I don't know what they giving the money to, but I need to find out because it's $7 now. I need to know who getting my $7.
Exactly.
But yeah, I need to know where that money going. I ain't see y'all fixing no roads and no new books at the library. Where where my $7 at? Yeah, so I'm ready to leave the work from home, so I feel like I could get my house back, right? Because it's like, you go out, you go to work, and then you come home, and home is like your oasis. It's like, your reprieve where you can go and just retreat and revitalize, and then go do whatever you want to do. It's like I never leave work. The past 2 years, I'm constantly at work, and even my second job, I do it from home too. So. I never leave work.
You like all I see is these walls
They closing in on me, Jesus. I got little affirmations on the wall, go through what you grow through, keep the 2020 stuff like that to help me along with the day. Then I have to sometimes, just get up and walk out of this room and go outside or, go in the kitchen or something, or call somebody on the phone and have a little conversation or something. And that just goes into trying to balance, right? Because if I can give it my all, but I can't give it everything I got. I got to have something left for me, right?
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's going to be a major focus for me going into 2022. Like I said before, not just being busy, but being productive. I know how to be busy, but I need to focus more on, am I being productive? By doing this, is this productive?
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
True. And
yeah,
that's like, when you make it a business, that's, the main, most, and, definitely important, important thing. Your time is important, you know what I'm saying? Just like the money, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Time is money. That's why
exactly
I tell my crafters, when you're making these crafts, are you not paying yourself? I pay myself $20 to $25 an hour, depending on what it is I'm making. I sure do, because my time is money, and that is added.
It is very important.
And I prorate it depending on how long it's gonna take me to make it. I hate when I see posts that say, "How much should I charge for this?" First of all, I cannot give you a price to profit if I don't know how much it costs you to make that. Right. Yep. So if I don't know how much you spent on the paper, how much did you spend on your ink? How often is your printer on? Because you got to look at overhead. And your overhead includes your printer, your paper, your ink, whatever you storing that printer on, whatever you store, all that stuff costs you money. Whatever you gonna package the item into, all that stuff goes into overhead. And that just again goes into taking off the crafting hat and putting on the business hat. Because we don't think about it like that. Right. I was in a group not too long ago, and I was on a post, and me and a young lady were talking back and forth, and she was saying, well, if I already have the product at home and it's just overstock, then I don't have to worry about charging the person for the shirt. So because you had it at home, it was free. It becomes free. You didn't buy it. No, you have to add that in for the cost for you to make it. I don't care if you had it for 20 years. You bought it and it cost money. So you have to add that in to your price. But that goes into not thinking like a crafter, because we hoard things all the time. If you're a true crafter, exactly, you got to hoard stuff. But that don't mean that my hoarded items didn't cost me money.
Yeah. When I bought them shirts, they already paid for, so.
Right. No. That's going into the my cost to make, so I can do a price to profit. I got a price to profit. And that was hard for me in the beginning, actually pricing things. Remember, I told you when I just started off, I'm just making things. Oh, just go buy the supplies and I'm gonna make it. I'm not looking at the fact that it took me 3.5 hours to make you this dang on tutu and this shirt and these socks and this and that. And, I'm not really charging you anything. If you give me something, you give me something, but you bought the products and I'm just happy to make it because I like making things. Now, when you want to do a business, no. No. And
that was fun. Like I said, that was fun when we was just crafting, but now it's a business. Now we got to see what you call a profit.
Yep. And guess what? Your budget does not negate my price.
So yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you can't afford it, maybe you need to work something else.
Yeah, I be telling people this story. This woman had called. I gave this dude my number in the mall. He was making shirts, and he was like, "Man, somebody needs some custom shirts. Tell him holler at me, right?" And this woman called me and said she needed some shirts, and I was like, "Okay, I'll get them done for you." And she found somebody else in the mall, and she was like, "Oh well, my cousin wants a shirt. We went with somebody else." And I was like, "Okay, well, have her give me a call." You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Well, my charge $25 for my shirts." And she was like, "Well, the people at the mall only charge $20." And I was like, "Oh, well, if you want to pay $20, you need to go back and holler at them people in the mall, because if you want me to make a shirt, it's gonna be $25. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Your budget does not negate my price.
Well, true. For real.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, Miss Thomas, when you are going into your pricing, what you need to do is you need to set yourself base pricing, right? So no matter what it is that you're making, you need to have that base pricing. So if I'm doing t-shirts, my shirts have a base price, right? They start at, so my small shirts start at $20. If you want to add glitter, that's another $5. You want to add onto the back, that's another $5. Oh, you want it to be a sublimation shirt, that's another $10 on top of that 20 that's added on. But I have the base pricing. So for all of your items, you need to have base pricing. And a major thing, and I have a video on YouTube that goes into how to price your products, and there is a pricing formula that's on that video. And I do say in the video that that pricing formula is not all inclusive for every item that you make, because you do have to make sure that you are still pricing for your geographic area and for your targeted audience, right? Because you got to know, like, if you are trying to market, say you're trying to market to senior citizens, most senior citizens are on a fixed income, right? So you're trying to market brooches, right? You can't make this brooch $300 and they're gonna give you their social security card, all this social security money for this brooch, right? But then that goes into, how can I make a quality product, right? With quality items. How can I build that quality product with those quality items? And that goes into your vendor. The most important thing about a crafting business is knowing who your vendors are and where you're going to get your products from, right? Big Boy is a vendor. He's got the inks. You got powder and stuff too, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to know your vendor. So if I know if I go and get this ink for Big Boy, this is what the price is going to be. So now I know what I can charge as a base price for my item. So if Big Boy have a sale, cool. I'm making even more of a profit, because you know what I'm saying? I'm priced at the regular price. Never price your items on items that you get on sale. Because when that item is not on sale anymore, right? Then you paying the regular price now, and that's gonna shrink your profit. So get vendors, know your vendors, know what you're selling, have your vendors. Y'all want to go watch that video on my YouTube channel. It's about pricing, about pricing your items and selecting your vendors, making sure you have your vendors straight.
Yeah, I had, you know what, when I first started pricing my inks, there was a lot of stuff I didn't think about, like even like, what if I want to sell like wholesale to vendors, because I still have to make my profit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that goes into definitely like this pricing.
The whole overhead, right? You got that sticker on that bottle, that costs money. The bottle that the ink go in, that costs money. The ink itself, that costs money. Marketing, right? That costs money. Yeah, the time that you're spending, that costs money. That's a lot of that stuff goes into your overhead, right? You got to store it somewhere. Then you got to pack it somewhere. You got to be able to print out a shipping label. So now I need a print shipping label machine. I need the labels to go with this. So all that stuff it's overhead.
Exactly. And you know what? And I hated it, but I guess I kind of caught a good time. But I'm glad I had to go and raise the prices on some of my stuff. Just like things happen, like sometimes you have to be able to foresee the future. Like you have to really pay attention, because I know, like, when they was having a problem at the docks unloading, like getting stuff unloaded, everybody was raising their prices, because 9 times out of 10, if they're not unloading these ships, then stuff is going to become scarce. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So you have to adjust.
Because I know a couple of people that work at the docks, and see, out here in California, what they were doing is like they were paying the businesses not to stop here. They were giving them a premium not to stop here in California. So a lot of our stuff was being routed other places. Like I just got a shipment in from China. They shipped it from China to Alaska and then here to California. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But I paid that. I had to pay for that, right? Because you went from China to Alaska, China to Alaska, and then back down here to California. That made absolutely no sense whatsoever at all. But I had to pay for that. And so when it comes into that, like ordering, if you're doing like how I'm selling the blanks and things like that, and you want Christmas supplies, Christmas and Valentine's Day needs to happen between the months of June and July. That's when you need to be buying for Christmas. You buy now, you're paying the surcharge. You're paying the holiday shipping surcharge. Every shipper goes up around the holidays. And the people overseas, China, Indonesia, they are no different. They're going to go up on you, which means that you have to go up on your pricing unless you're willing to get it shipped by sea, which is hard to do. Even though it's cheaper to ship a lot of things by sea, when you're buying wholesale, you got to wait 50 days. So I got to wait 50 days to get this product. Christmas in July. All the major retailers buy their items for Christmas in July.
Mm-hmm. Like right now, you should be getting ready for the summertime.
Yep. You should already have whatever you're going to need for Valentine's Day now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get that stuff going. You know, you still pump out your Christmas advertising, but as soon as New Year's hit, yeah, Happy New Year, here's my New Year's affirmations. Okay, who's in love? Who wants some of this love?
You gotta, and you know, I feel like it's that way with YouTube too. You have to follow trends. You gotta find like what holiday is next. You know, that's a few little secrets that I'm learning too.
Yeah, and that was really hard for me at first when I started doing the videos, because I'm not a holiday crafter necessarily, right? But when it comes down to staying relevant and making videos that people are actually going to watch, I have to follow the trend. So I have to see what's trending and what people are actually making, right? Because that's what you want to see. How do I make this learning pillows? You go to Google and type in learning pillow. That thing is everywhere. It's all over the place, right? L's, they're never going out of fashion, because people want to know how to make those ornaments. They're never going out, you know. So it's certain things, and once they start trending and rolling, you got to hop on it so you can get some of those views, so that you can stay relevant.
Exactly. So Gucci, let me ask you a question. Oh my God, what was I finna ask you? For those people who are at the house and just having to stumble up on this video, and they got that Cricut silhouette heat press in the corner, you know what I'm saying? Just too scared to.
If that Cricut sit in the corner, I'm calling CPS, Cricut Protective Services, okay? I'm going to need you to get my baby out the corner. I'm calling Cricut Protective Services.
Oh, man, that's good one. I like that one.
Over there in that corner. But what was your question going to be? I don't like for Cricuts to be abused. It hurts me.
You know, you have that crafter that wants to do it. They have it. They got the whole setup. They got the package with, you know, and they have it, ain't opened it up and played with the vinyl or try. What advice would you give them to motivate them and let them know that, you know, you're going to mess up, but everything is going to be all right. You know, you're going to get it. What would you tell that person to go ahead and, you know, open that Cricut up and get that vinyl and, you know, make something happen?
Well, to start your journey, you must first leave the shore, right? You want to go out and start your journey. You got to get off the shore. So the first step is going to be opening up that box and actually stepping out on that leap of faith. On my YouTube channel, like I said, even though my Cricut for Beginners video is 2 years old, it will still teach you the basics of how to use your Cricut and how to design with your Cricut. You leaving money on the floor. You leaving money just laying down there. If this is something that you really want to do. Now, if you just want to do it for a hobby, great. Get in there, learn that new skill. It's something you can also teach to your kids or your grandkids. Cricut crafting to me is just fun. I would still do it whether I had a business or not. But if you are doing this because you want to start the business, don't be afraid to fail is going to be my first piece of advice. Remember, crafting is practice, which means you're not going to get it right. Patience and passion. You got to be patient with yourself while you practicing. And then you throw that passion in there and you will have it. Don't go into these groups and look at these pictures and see, oh, that came out perfect. Why can't mine be like that? Or why? We are our own worst critics. Stop keeping my baby in that corner. Pull that Cricut out the box, turn it on, and start crafting. You are going to love it. It's not complicated. It's very simple. Cricut versus the Cameo, I'm going to say off top, Cricut is a lot easier to learn. And Cricut is the better machine if you ask me, because I got a Cameo too. And
Team Cricut.
I don't even be turning that thing on. It's too loud for me. Okay?
I
I don't care if it cut big or not. The thing sound. I thought I broke it the first time I turned it on. So man, I broke this $300 machine. All I did was turn it on.
Hey, that thing keep you up at night. It's so loud.
Yeah, Queen stays over there. She got a dust cover and everything. Her name Queen. Queen stays over there up in the corner. She got a little dust cover on. She never come out. But yeah, that's my advice. Leave the shore. Take your journey. Step out on faith. You can do it. If it's something that you really want to do, you really want to put your mind to, do it. You know, also find a crafting mentor. Even if you just watching that mentor on YouTube or you know, you watching that mentor on Facebook, find a crafting mentor. Somebody who you can come to. Now I ain't saying that I don't like Cameo's program, because y'all got us beat on the design software. I do cheat on my Cricut, but I ain't never, it's like, you know, I got Stockholm syndrome. I ain't never leaving them. I love them. I don't care if you don't cut 24 inches. I ain't never leaving them.
Hey, I used to use the old Cameo to print out that print out my for my cups, my tumblers.
See, I just can't get with it. Shakia, you know Miss Shakia, me and her fight all the time. We actually had a battle with the machines on live. We did Cricut versus Cameo. That's on my YouTube channel too. We really did test it. We tested the time, we tested the precision of the cut, we tested how long it took to recognize the job. Like, we had our cell phones out and timers and everything, like, you know, going head to head with the Cricut and the Cameo. I'm gonna say the Cameo, the Cameo software is better. The Cricut is a better machine. I'm gonna give y'all software, Team Cameo. Y'all got that, but we cut a whole lot better.
I bet that's a nice video, Cricut versus Cameo. I bet that boy got some numbers on it.
Yeah, it was it was really, really fun. And we really got real technical with it too. Like, you know, we had the fun in there, but we actually showed you guys, because we wanted to do it, you know, we talked, it was like, you know, we want people to make the informed decision, even though I'm Team Cricut, she Team Cameo. We had our little shirts, Team Cricut, Team Cameo. Yeah, we were serious about it. But, you know, I hope the video actually helped people decide, you know, is this the machine for you? Is it not the machine for you? I talked about the noise and all of that. And yeah, Miss Angela, I love Cameo software. I don't love their machine, but I love their software. And I absolutely love my Cricut. And I love my Cricut Maker. I love my Cricut Airs. That's why I own 7 of them. I love them.
Let me see. Angela says she loved both of them for different reasons. Cricut and Cameo. So I know you definitely have work tomorrow, so I don't want to keep you up too late. So I want to ask you the last question that we ask everybody before we close out the show. And kind of like a 2-part question, because I definitely want you to, the first one, I definitely want you to go over your 25 days of Christmas. And number 2 is, what is it that we can look forward to from seeing Gucci crafts in the future?
All right. So I have the girl, I bet you went back to the I bet you did, because Cameo is not the same. Everything is manual. They put you got to do manual labor with that Cameo. Cricut spoils us. You got to tell Cameo which color to cut. Cricut just separated a cute little mats for you already, but you got to go tell the Cameo what you want to cut. Nobody got time for that. But anyway, what you can see, you know, I got to defend my baby. That's my baby. I love me a Cricut. From me in the future, coming up, like I said, we have 25 days of Craftsmas. That's on the DIY crafting. Is she the one that made your bell?
Sir McQuacken. Oh, this is Sir McQuacken. This is the baby's booty Eve. She does everything. And whenever somebody, this is where you get the sermon cracking from. Thank you, Eve.
Yeah,
Baby's
I
booty.
need that.
Another one of my admins. Love her to death.
I'm gonna need that bell because I'm gonna need two. I need two bells.
Oh, well, let me let you know. Every bell, she signs her name,
oh,
and
I
you have
love
a
it.
number. Yeah, and then she
I
signs
love it.
thank you
So
on
you
it.
know what number bell you are. Okay, girl. I absolutely love it. Okay, I'm gonna check you out, honey.
Yeah, check her out every Sunday at 8 o'clock Central. It's it's an event, girl. I ain't lying to you.
So that's 7 o'clock my time. No, 6
No,
o'clock my time.
yeah, 6.
6.
It is a girl. It is a event, girl. We all be up in there, and then just like we all have drunk. Let me stop.
Jesus Christ, y'all can't get me drunk on a Sunday, baby. I got work on. Praise the Lord. Okay. No. Okay. So let me stop fooling around with you. I gotta go eat something before it get too late. So what you can see for me coming up next is 25 days of crafts. This is our 3rd year. Every day from the 1st of December to the 25th of December, there's a free tutorial on the DIY Crafting Network page on Facebook. I share all the tutorials to my Gucci Crafts page on Facebook as well. Tomorrow, meet me on the Gucci Craft Facebook or YouTube page because I will be doing a tutorial on that infamous learning pillow. I'm going to be showing you guys how you can build your own designs for those learning pillows. And the one that I actually make, I will have for sale on my site, but it won't cost them but $1 or $2 or something like that if you want to use mine. Because I know some people are just like, girl, I don't want to make that Gucci. Just tell me what you had, okay? And so I do offer that as well. And also I have the pillows that you need to actually make that learning pillow on my site. But follow that DIY Crafting Networks page all the way throughout Christmas. You can follow me everywhere as Gucci Crafts, and that's GUCCICRAFTZ, Gucci Crafts. That's on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Snapchat. I'm Clubhouse. I'm Gucci Crafts on almost all social media. If you want to go to my Amazon storefront, it's the crafts bag on Amazon. Or you know what you can do? You know, people be like, Google me, baby. Type Google Crafts, Gucci Crafts into Google, and I'm the first person that pops up, darling. So I will be there. Yes. Thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it. My crafts is with a Z, so make sure you put a Z. Z. Gucci Crafts with the Z at the end so that you'll find me. If you put the S, then you won't find me. Well, and also January, I'm gonna be bringing Big Boy over to the Gucci Crafts channel. He's gonna come and join the Gucci gang. Gucci gang. Yes,
gang, Gucci gang.
Yes. Maybe I'll have my bells by then. So be doing my arm curls so I can shake them like Big Boy. Yes, so we can get it in, right? So, and every Friday night, I am live on Facebook and YouTube at 7:30 PST, Pacific Standard Time. For what I call FNL, Friday Night Live, and it's always some kind of craft. But I'm gonna start doing once a month. I'm gonna bring somebody on. I'm gonna do interviews, kind of like a setting like this through StreamYard once a month. But for the other Fridays, it'll be crafting tutorials. So I'm always teaching something, or I'll do a major Q&A where you guys can just pick my brain and ask me anything about business, about crafting, and whatever. Yes.
Oh, Zena wants to know, did you call my name Gucci? I was sitting in the cut as usual.
Hey, Miss Zena, how you doing? Miss Zena, no, she's a part of the Gucci gang. We got some Gucci gangers that are still in here and coming on over. Yes. Hey, Miss Zena, love.
Well, I definitely want to tell you thank you, Gucci. I really appreciate you. You know, you was a soldier. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody kind of up dip on me and like, you came in, you just, man, I couldn't even just, man, girl, girl. You did it amazing. Because we was like, I know we was definitely like, you know, like, dang, how can we do this? Because we want to do like a split. Because I want to be on your show. And you know what I'm saying? I want to go Gucci Crafts. I want to go, you know what I'm saying?
You coming.
I thank girl, I thank you, girl. We had so much fun, girl. Just man, we definitely gonna link up and collaborate, girl. It is just amazing. Look at they already saying great live. They already subscribing and everybody already saying.
I appreciate Big Boy for having me on. I appreciate the love from all you guys. I just want to see Big Boy shake the bell.
Hey! Hold on.
I'm a lady. You gotta hear.
Hey, don't forget, you can definitely get that. The Baby's Booty, Sunday, 8 o'clock Central. All you have to do is just join, just become a member, and she will send you a bell out. You reach out to the Baby's Booty. And it's fun because like almost like half the people in the chat now have bells. So like we all ring the bell together. Like when Miss Eve when she rang her bell, Best Unity, Craftable Things, you know. The bell has become a community thing, and I love it. You know, that's great. This Creations. What's my boy name? He just made a video too. Oh my god, boy, look at that! All these super chats. Here we go, right here. Where is it at? Four Corner Customs. I'm sorry, yeah. Four Corner Customs. Girl, we all got bells, and we love it. It's just so much fun. But yeah, we got to get your bell. So you know what I'm saying? When you get that, we can ring the bell. They just love it. But yes, Gucci girl, we thank you. You welcome. We love you. We're gonna be tuning in, girl. Thank you so much, girl. Just like woo. So, is there anything that you want to tell? Everything that you told. Anything you want to tell the people before you go?
Again, thank you guys for having me. Thank you for accepting me. Thank you for showing me the love. Make sure that you follow me. Hit that notification on YouTube. I'm on the road to 10,000 followers on YouTube, you guys. And also follow me on Facebook. Again, all social media is Gucci Crafts, but I'm pushing right now for Facebook and YouTube. So yeah, come on over.
Let's get it. 10,000. We gotta get it. Hey, we need 10,000 on YouTube and we need 10,000 on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? That's how we get paid. You know what I'm saying?
I need the subscribers, y'all. Keep me going.
But I want to tell y'all, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all coming out here rocking with the big boy. Man, y'all know what it is. Big boy. And we out.